Get ready to match the stars. Orson B. Brett Summer. Charles Nelson Reilly. Pat Delany. Richard Dawson. And Betty White as we play the star-studded Big Money Match Game 76. And now here's the star of Match Game 76, Gene Rivers.
You forgot your glasses! Thank you. Did you want, which pair did you want? I brought them both out.
Oh, no, these will be fine, thanks.
Boy, you are really...
Don't laugh, they're cheaper than a dog.
That's the next thing I'm going to have to get.
Me, that
Oh, it's
is
Gene!
It's Gene, yes, you
I thought
remember.
it was Charlie Bronson. That's how blind I am.
Are they all right?
Yeah, wonderful.
Clean?
Oh, there are
Yeah.
people out there.
Good, yes. Now no, you can't see out of those, Richard.
Oh, Richard, you...
Oh, my goodness. I'm sorry I was ever rude to you. Legally, this woman should not be allowed to drive.
That's right.
Or anything else.
Or anything else. What do you say we say hello to our current champ, Cindy Storrs, over here. Hello, Cindy. As time expired last time, she won the game. She got her $100. And we were about to start the audience match, and we ran out of time, right? We'll do that right after we do this message, especially for you. Ready. Here we are. Ready. Just ready. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost ready.
What is there to see?
Now, Cindy, we polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Blank nest. Now, the answer that bunch gave most often is worth $500 to you if you match it. If you match the second most frequently given response, you get $250, and the third gets you $100. And our celebrities are going to try and assist you.
Richard, please.
Bird's nest.
Bird's nest.
Orson.
I would, I don't know why it comes to my mind, but love nest.
Love nest. You got two now.
Brett.
Waiting on those sweet little birds called robins. A robin's nest.
Robin's nest. Okay. There they are. Love nest.
So adorable.
Robin's nest.
you.
And
That I
bird's
vomited.
nest. Now you can have one of those, or you may have a better idea in your head. What do you want to do?
I'll go with Bird's Nest.
Bird's nest, what you want? Let's find out if it's up there, shall we? And if it is there, the question is, where is it? We are going to begin at the bottom and reveal the $100 response.
Elliot?
Crow's nest.
Very good.
Very.
Crow's
Thank
nest.
you.
That's a familiar phrase. I
Some
can
of my
understand
best
why it's there.
friends.
We are looking for a bird's nest. Let's see the $250 response. Love nest. Who said that? Orson said that.
It's not a
Yeah.
bad price.
Orson the lover. Okay. Last chance for bird's nest. Here's the $500 response. You got it. Very good. Okay, Cindy. Now you're getting up there where the money begins to count. You got $600. And with this $500 win, the important thing is you're going to play for 10 times that amount, or $5,000. And remember, you have to match one celebrity, and this has to be an exact match. You have to choose one.
Richard, please.
Okay?
Bird's nest.
Bird's nest. Swing around over here. I'll get the question worth $5,000. You got your ESP going?
I hope so.
Are you thinking about Richard?
Oh, yes.
All right. Are you thinking about her?
Cindy. Thinking about Cindy.
Cindy. Blank magazine. Blank magazine. He's made up his mind, Cindy. Now you've got to make up your mind. Give us an answer what you think will match his. Blank magazine.
Time magazine.
Time magazine. I guess that's a big seller. We'll find out if it does match your answer, and if you do collect the $5,000. What do you say, Richard?
There really were hundreds.
Yeah, there are many, many.
There's
Yes.
Harper's and all those things. I buy this just for the centerfold Playboy.
Yes. I guess your ESP didn't get over there, or his didn't get over
There's
here.
so many.
Yes.
And I was just hoping that Cindy would remember that I'm the lech that I am.
I'd say maybe. Yes, okay. Well, Cindy, you got the 600, and you're going to meet another player. You ready for that? Here comes Carol Parker. Carol Parker. Hello there. How are you? Okay, come on aboard. Carol, you know Cindy? Now we'll welcome Carol Parker and ask her to tell us the Carol Parker story.
Okay, I'm from a little town. I was born and raised in a little town, Scotland, Connecticut.
Yep.
And the past 10 years I've lived in Tampa and Sarasota, Florida. I have a 16-year-old son, Mike. Hi, Mike. And I'm a sales representative out here on a little business.
Okay, Carol, welcome and good luck,
Thank
and
you.
let's begin. Here we go with our first round and ask you to make a selection.
B, please.
B it is. We're rolling now.
Okay.
The old prospector said, "The desert heat must be getting to me."
How I dread the old ones.
He said, "This afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus."
The heat?
Sure is hot out here in the desert. Hot out here in the desert, and I'm not used to the heat. It's getting to me. This afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus.
What was the question?
Oh, you didn't hear the question. Okay, Carol. The old prospector said the desert heat must be getting to me this afternoon. I tried to blank a cactus. Don't say anything yet, little girl. Okay, Charles, we're waiting for you. All right, now we're ready for Carol. The desert heat must be getting to me, said the old prospector. This afternoon, I tried to blank a cactus.
Ride a cactus.
Ride a cactus. Now, wait a minute. That's not bad. Collect. Stop that. Wrong. Wrong. I am going to evacuate this room. Get those people off. Don't show them on television. Don't put them on television because you're just going to encourage them. I don't want these people on television. They're a bunch of weirdos. Weirdos.
This is beautiful, Mr. Raybon.
Why don't you, that little girl over there said, ride a cactus.
This entire experience is the closest thing to true revolution I've ever been involved with. Well, the old prospector was pretty much a weirdo even before the sun got to him. He tried to make love to a cactus.
Make love to a cactus. Now, what did you say?
And that's smarts.
Yes.
And it'll give you prickly heat. I said he tried to drink a cactus. You know, he gets
Now, just a second.
Oh, honey,
I
Mr.
read-
Wright is a member of the mafia. Be careful.
Right. Well, I read in books that if you're really in dire need of moisture, there's a certain way you can open a cactus and get some liquid out of it and get a drink out of it, right? So that's not
And
bad.
you know what I'll
What?
do for a drink, honey?
You can also have a ride on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you're crazy.
What do you say, Charles?
Prickly heat is avoided by shaving.
Shaving a cactus. Right. You're going to get it in the parking lot. Okay, what do you say, Pat Delany?
Well, if you can't ride it, maybe you eat it.
Eat a cactus. I suppose so. Now, Richard.
I have done a lot of work for the armed forces. I'm trying to appeal to the better side of it. I matched Orson, said make love.
Make love.
There'll be a little
Now, be
something in
careful,
all
Betty.
of your envelopes.
Just be careful as you give your response.
How many years have I been doing this show? A lot of years,
A
right?
lot of years.
A lot of
but
years.
More years than we care to mention.
More than any of us cares to count. And I have always resisted this answer, but every time I do, somebody comes up with it. This time I say make love, and they didn't say it.
Okay. So there's your
That's
first round
right.
question, Carol. And that's the way it goes.
Right.
You win some, you lose some. Remember, round 2 is even harder. Now, we'll get to you in a moment or so. But first, this message. Oh, dear. We've just been listening to Beethoven's Chorale Symphony while you've been away. Now we shall carry on with the second half of round 1. Cindy, this is all yours. Pay attention. The customs agent said, I think that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Trying to smuggle a mouse across.
I think that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Right, sweetheart.
Okay?
Gravy.
You ready, are you? How are things going on the Swiss Family Robinson?
Slowly.
Really? I'm sorry to hear that.
Well,
They're
there's,
never rescued.
we're always rescued every week.
You are?
Yeah, pirates.
Oh. Are you in trouble now? No, well. They're ready. Okay, here we go. Cindy, are you ready?
Yes.
The custom agent said, I think that little girl, that girl, not that little girl, that girl is trying to smuggle a mouse across the border. I can see a little tail sticking out of her blank.
Mouth.
Mouth. Must have been a valuable mouse to make her go through all that.
Yucky.
Dear me. What do you say?
I say, Carol, you're all right. Still hope. Out of her bra.
Out of her bra.
I mean, that's where I would carry a mouse if I wanted to
Naturally.
smuggle one.
Right. You?
Well, she had this little low-cut V-neck blouse on,
Right.
and it was just sticking out of her little cleavage.
Right out of the cleavage there. Right, Charles?
I said brasier.
Brasier. 3 of those. That would have worked very well for you in the first round. I can see little tails sticking out of her blank. What do you say, Pat?
Well, I was trying to be clean cut and said purse.
Yes. Purse, okay. And what did you try to do there, Richard? Lady is looking for a little mouth. A mouth sticking out of her mouth.
There you are.
That's the littlest mouth you got, huh?
No, I also said bray.
Bray, okay. Bray. Sorry, I don't know what you're going to find down there, but I'll help you look for it if you're...
Well, it's not going to be a mouse, I can tell you
To
that.
my knowledge.
Yes?
Out of her dress.
Out of her dress. Very dignified. So there's the end of round 1, and as you can plainly see, it's nothing to nothing, isn't it? Okay, round 2 coming up. Now, Carol.
A, please.
A. Everybody plays, since she didn't match anybody in the first round. I have a TV guide listing for you, and this is it. TV guide. Tuesday night, ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the blank.
Wait a minute, dear. Wait a minute, sweetheart.
You guys keep talking so loud, I can hardly
couldn't
hear
hear.
myself over here. It's the last time. Buzz off. Buzz off! What are you doing here?
Nothing, I'm sorry.
You
I
left
dropped
your
my
seat.
pen. I didn't leave my
I
seat.
have to hear the question again. I was shushing.
Tuesday night,
everybody.
ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses, and when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the blank. It's very simple. There's nothing to it. Come on, write something there.
Well, don't turn on us.
I tried to save you.
I love you.
I love you too.
Operating on the patient, he was operating on the...
You hit my microphone.
Gene?
What?
If neither of these women ever wins, they stay on forever, right?
That's the way it is.
We call this show Gene Rayburn, Gene Rayburn.
Carol, are you ready?
Yes, I am.
TV Guide. Tuesday night, ABC, Marcus Welby, MD. During an operation, Welby decides he needs glasses when he discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he is operating on the
Table.
table. That's a good answer. That's a very good answer. I think table is very good.
I think it's very good, too.
He started carving up the wooden operating table there. What'd you say?
I had him operating on the nurse. so
On the
that's,
nurse. Yeah. That's better.
Do you know I started to write table and I thought you would poo-poo my answer? So I threw it away and I wrote nurse.
Table is good. Nurse is better. Charles?
Now she has 3 incisions.
3. When Marcus Welby discovers that instead of operating on the patient, he's operating on the table, according to Carol. What according to you?
It's, according to me, a table, too.
A table. There you go, Carol. There's one.
Very good.
I finally got one.
Table
Does she
for 2.
match you?
No, I said nurse.
You said nurse. There. I'll bet a nickel she said nurse.
Well, the nurse was such a cut-up, of course I said.
Hell yeah. So that's one. And we come back, all you have to do is match 1 to tie and 2 to win. So it looks kind of easy for you, but we'll see how it turns out after this.
Today's consolation prizes are first, Z-Brick wall covering. Add color, character, and charm to your home with fireproof, inexpensive Z-Brick, America's most popular brick wall covering. And a deep fryer and golden dip. Quality meat, seafood, and chicken deserve this fine breading, not leftover crumbs. You can bake or fry with golden dip. And an electric knife and a supply of Unicap iron vitamins. 100% of the government's recommended daily allowance of iron plus 10 essential vitamins. There was an old lady who lived in her shoes. She had so many kids she didn't know what to blank. So she watched match game 76 when it continues in a minute.
Here we go. This is the last question in this game. Score is 1-0. You need 1 to tie, 2 to win. Jeff said, you know that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face?
Yeah.
Well, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my...
Bless you, sweetheart!
God bless you.
Mercy!
No. It's a sneeze.
us a clue?
No. I just sneezed. I could not restrain it because if I was tried to hold it back, I would have broke my
I don't
point.
think I've ever
But I-
seen... I don't think I've ever seen anyone sneeze on television before.
Well,
It's a
why
first.
not? Yes, why not?
All right, so
He
what
said,
is
you know
it?
that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face? Well, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my blank.
I got it.
Face, I slap my blank.
I got it.
All right. Everybody plays. We're all ready. Cindy Stores. You know that aftershave the guy on TV slaps on his face? You've seen that commercial, haven't you, Cindy?
Yes.
Well, this guy says, I use it every morning, but I don't slap my face. Instead, I slap my
Wife?
wife. Okay. Here's a little aftershave, honey. What do you say?
Gene Rayburn, Gene Rayburn. He slaps his bottom.
Slaps his bottom. Very good. Yes, Brett?
Slap my buns.
Okay, Charles?
Rear.
Rear. Uh-oh, it looked easy there for a minute, Cindy. Match 1 to tie, 2 to win. Got 3 more here to go. Pat?
Well, if you don't slap your face, you gotta slap your bottom.
Slap your bottom. That's 4 so far.
Well,
Is it
the
unanimous, Richard?
Risk of making an ass out of myself, derriere.
Derriere. Now, Cindy is looking for the answer. Wife, and Cindy, you've got to match Betty to stay in the game.
Do you know how I love sitting in this
Isn't
seat?
it grand?
You know it's such fun where you make a fool of yourself, so I had to say wife.
So we've got a tie. We have a tie, and we've got to go to a tiebreaker, so let's get rid of all of these lights up here. And in a moment or so, we'll go to a tiebreaker. But right now, we're going to have a little message for you. Here we go. No, we ain't. No, when we get together next time, we will go to a tie-breaking question. It'll be one for each. The one who matches most of the ding-a-lings will be the winner. All right? Look forward to seeing you ladies, and you too. Now, before we go today, I must say to look for this lady on Swiss Family Robinson, and to look for that lady on the Mary Tyler Moore Show. She's very funny and marvelous, and a superb performer. Isn't it funny? This guy's holding up a sign that says you got a minute to go. He's holding up a sign that says you got 40 seconds to go over there. But we'll just keep going on until the light goes out. But Charles is involved in an extremely exciting venture, a Broadway show starring Julie Harris called The Belle of Amherst. And it's about Emily Dickinson.
Which is in Boston now.
He does not play Emily Dickinson.
No, he does not play Emily Dickinson. Julie Harris is Emily Dickinson.
It's a big success on the road.
Oh,
wonderful.
It's marvelous.
You saw it. Betty saw it.
Yes, that's right.
I saw it.
And we've read some of the out-of-town reviews, which were absolutely spectacular.
Thank you. It's a wonderful play.
It's going to change your life. Now, when you, after this
I might get new clothes.
No, I don't care about that.
I doubt
but
that.
I hope you're not going to abandon us.
No.
You're not going to be, even though you're going to be a big
but he does
hit.
a magnificent job.
Okay.
No, you know that.
All right.
Look for
You
me
don't
in the
get free
produce
meals
department
with
of
the other
Ralph's
show.
Supermarket.
Ralph's Supermarket. Orson Bean is appearing all this week. Gene Rayburn here. Join us next time for Match Game 76. Goodbye.
This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game 76. A Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production. Stay tuned for Tattletales next over most of the CBS stations.